What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing our point guard tier list. So we're going to be doing a tier list of the best point guards in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM, and this is going to be one of the videos on the 1st of January. So we are starting a new year right here, and we're starting a new year just like we started the last month, and just like we did for a lot of last year with a tier list. But anyway, so we're going to be starting off with the point guard, and then for the next couple of days, every day if there's no content, there will be a tier list. If there is content, so obviously today there's going to be a tier list, tomorrow probably will be a tier list, or Friday depending on when they release content. But anyway, yeah, and then we're going to, at the end of all of these, we're going to do a most overpowered player list, which we do every month. So we're starting off with Kyle Lowry, and Kyle Lowry is one of the best point guards in the game, and I can't believe I'm saying this. Kyle Lowry is going to S tier. Kyle Lowry's unbelievable. Like, he's John Stockton, in my opinion, he's John Stockton with a better release. Like, that's Kyle Lowry. He carries he's the main man of my no money spend squad. My no money spend squad, I was struggling big time with my starting line. My bench was killing it. And in the end, I just said, okay, let's buy Kyle Lowry, let's buy Joel Embiid, and all of a sudden the starting lineup is now killing it. Now absolutely killing it. And like, it wasn't like they were replacing bad players. Kyle Lowry was replacing Oscar Robertson, and Joel Embiid is replacing Amare Stoudemire. It's not like they're replacing bad players, but swapping in Big O and Amare for Kyle Lowry and Embiid changed everything. And Kyle Lowry is unbelievable. Gary Payton, unbelievable defender. His release is broken. His release is broken, so I'm putting him in B tier. I cannot justify putting somebody who cannot shoot the ball above B tier. Although he is the best defensive point guard in the game, his release is beyond broken. Oscar Robertson is not actually that much worse defensively, in my opinion, than a Gary Payton. So I'm going to have to put him in A tier. No range extender, so you can't put a no range extender player at S tier, but there is one exception, and I'm guessing you know who the exception is. But Oscar Robertson, unbelievable defender, good post game. I don't think he's a great rebounder, actually. But 6'5" point guard, no, he's a really good guard. He's range extender away from being an S tier and maybe the best point guard in the game. A good release. And again, I need range extender on a point guard because, again, you know the way I play, L2 or L2 into a screen or explosive behind the back into a pick and pop, and you kind of need range extender threes. So Kyle Lowry is ahead of Oscar Robertson. But Ben Simmons, you got to put him in S tier just because he doesn't have range extender, he can't really shoot, but he's unstoppable. He is unstoppable. Like, I have this guy in the same tier as Pink Diamond Giannis. He's up there with the best of the best in this game. Like, he is a Hall of Fame quick first steps, some of the glitchiest animations in the game, insane handles. He is unstoppable. Dame Lillard, unbelievable offensive point guard, Hall of Fame range extender, shoots the lights out, defensively is non-existent. And I've started watching more and more of like the comp players streaming on Twitch to just try to get better at the game. And what I've realized is that if you don't have clamps and the other person has a player quick first step, which most players do nowadays, all they have to do is hold down the right turbo button and press up the left stick. You don't need to do anything, no screens, nothing. You just turbo past them, and that is a big problem. So it is hard to justify putting someone without any clamps above B tier. While Gary Payton has no offense, Lillard has no defense. Then we got Derrick Rose, who is going into A tier. Derrick Rose is fantastic. He's better than Lowry. Imagine Lowry with a 99 speed and also a 99 dunk. That is what you're getting with Derrick Rose. He's unbelievable. Arguably, I put Simmons in a different class, like, because of the way he plays. In fact, I run him a power forward. He's just a mismatch problem. Simmons is like a different class to the rest of the point guards. But in the other point guards, D-Rose is probably the best of them. D-Rose, in my opinion, because D-Rose, Baron Davis, Kyle Lowry, John Stockton. That's my actual like tier of point guards after that. But Mark Price is going into, Jojo is going into B tier. Jojo's got the leaner. He's really good at going to the basket. He's fantastic offensively. Again, does not bring much defensively. Mark Price going into D tier. Slow release, can't play defense. And if you're talking about the best point guards in the game, you can't argue he's above D tier. Dave Bing's not a bad card. I don't know whether he has clamps or not, but he's going to B tier, especially at Pink Diamond. I like this card. Offensively, he's quite good. Defensively, I don't remember him being great, but you never know, he might be. I haven't used him so long. We're also putting Steve Francis in the B tier. Again, he can't play defense. Got range extender, dunks really well, will burn people. Fantastic offensive player. Probably better offensively than Lillard, but no, I can't, or as good offensively as Lillard, but I can't justify putting any of them above B tier. So John Stockton is going into A tier. Stockton is basically, I think it's just a slightly worse version of Kyle Lowry. A lot of people would say the opposite and say Stockton is a slightly better version of Kyle Lowry. In my opinion, he's a slightly worse version. Everything I said about Lowry applies to Stockton. I just don't like his release, so he's going into He's going to A tier, not S tier. Magic Johnson is going all the way down into C tier. He can't play defense. He gets burned. He can't play defense. He can't shoot. Like, yeah, he has certain things he does really well. Like, he's got Hall of Fame time where he can post up point guards, but like, all I do when I'm playing against Magic Johnson is just turbo buy him. And then on offense, all I do is I put whoever my worst defender is on Magic Johnson, or I put Giannis on Magic Johnson and play Rover. Like, that's like, when I come up against Magic Johnson a lot of time, I'll play Giannis I'll put Giannis wherever, but I'll make him guard Magic Johnson and play Rover and just run around the court getting steals everywhere, and the other team can't deal with anything just because of Magic Johnson. He is a massive, while he does certain things very well, hence why he's on the overall list and he's not in D tier, he is a liability. And another S tier point guard is Baron Davis. Baron Davis is, again, everything I said about Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose, Baron Davis, it's all preference to them. I think they're both equally as good. Some days I prefer Rose, other days I prefer Baron Davis, but they're both equally as good. Them guys are them guys are basically more athletic Kyle Lowry / John Stockton's. Then the most controversial one. I'm not gonna lie, I think this card sucks. C tier. Penny Hardaway. There is situations when you can play with Penny Hardaway, and there's very few. Like, you're gonna have to, like, if you're playing with Penny, he's gonna have to guard the other team's power forward. He is the single worst defensive point guard above, or that anyone would even consider using. Offensively, he's fine. No range extender is a bit annoying. Release is good though. Goes to the basket well. Goes to the basket very well actually. Offensively, overall, he's fine. Defensively, he is horrendous. He is 78 lateral quickness with no defensive badges. You turbo buy him every single time. He is awful. Awful on defense. Actually, no. He's not C tier. I'm going to put him in B tier. He is very good on offense. Another D tier player is Jerry West. Jerry West sucks. I think I actually accidentally put the other Jerry West on this list as well. But Jerry West sucks. He's got a bad release. He feels slow. He feels sluggish. Can't get to the basket. He's not very good. Jamal Murray is going into, I'm going to put him in B tier as well. He's good. He's very good. He shoots the ball really well. The only problem again is that he doesn't have clamps. I don't know, he's better. I think he's better than JoJo, so I'm going to have to put him in B tier. Kirk Heinrich is going up into A tier. Kirk Heinrich is a fantastic shooter, no range extender. That's literally the only thing stopping him from being an S tier. He's a lockdown defender, shoots the ball really, really well, good release, and is 6'4", so he's got decent height. Again, if he had range extender, he'd be an S tier. Devontae Graham is going right into B tier with the one-dimensional players, guys that can just play offense or just play defense. And Devontae Graham can just play offense, and he's a slightly worse Jamal Murray in my opinion. And then we have got Gilbert Arenas right here, who is going in, can't play defense at all, and is like 200k, which is a bit ridiculous. Base 11 though, quick draw, Hall of Fame limitless. He's very, very similar to Dame Lillard. Stephon Marbury, even up at Amethyst, is going C tier. As much as I liked Stephon Marbury when he first came out, he's just outclassed at the minute. And again, no range. He's got no range extender or no defense. So he's kind of just a poor man Steve Francis. But again, not a bad card, like usable. Like, to be fair, any of the cards, like even Magic is usable. But no, it doesn't deserve to be as good as any of these guys. Jason Williams is terrible. D tier. He's broken. The card is broken. Like, a lot of people use him because he's got really good passing stats. He's got Hall of Fame quick first step, but like, he can't go anywhere. Like, he goes to the basket and he can't score. He also has the slowest release I've ever seen. So he's worthless. Like, Jerry West, the other Jerry West, put the two of them in the exact same spot. They're both equally as bad as each other. Steph Curry is going into this tier. I'm putting Steph Curry in this tier right here. Because you know what? No, I can't. Yeah, Steph goes in the B tier. Steph goes in the B tier. The B tier is going to get a lot more players, by the way. Just that middle tier is going to be very, very big. But yeah, Steph Curry offensively, he's good, shoots the ball well, brings nothing defensively and gets burned. Brogdon, the exact same, a fantastic offensive player. Defensively, leaves a lot to be desired. Kobe White, I like Kobe White. Don't get me wrong, I do really, really like Kobe White. As far as budget cards go, he's a 6'5" point guard, shoots the ball well, animations are good, but like, is he as good as any of these guys up here? Nope. So he's going right down there in C tier. Then we've got Trae Young. Steph Curry 2.0 is going into, I'm just going to put him here, but that's B tier. So he's another one that is into the B tier range. And again, like, the B tier is a solid place to be in. Like, all these cards are usable, but they can be liabilities. Again, you guys have watched my last couple of videos where I've just turboed by any non-clamps players. CP3 is going into A tier. He has got gold clamps, decent shooter, no range extender, but again, if he's Stockton without range, he's Stockton / Lowry without range extender basically. And yeah, really, really good card. For the price is good as well. And to be fair, Schroeder and Chris Paul are basically the same card, and Dennis Schroeder is way cheaper. So I'd say Schroeder is not on this list, just exactly where Chris Paul is. John Wall is going into A tier. John Wall has got, I think it's silver clamps, but he's got a good jump shot. He's also got a great dunk, can attack the basket quite well, no range extender, and it's just an overall good point guard. Then we have got Earl Monroe. This card may be the single rarest card in my team. 2K have never, like, it might be the rarest card in my team history. I've never seen 2K give out as little of a card as they gave out to Earl Monroe. Obviously, I'm not very good with sarcasm, but we all know that there's only two things in life that are guaranteed: death and 2K giving us Earl Monroe by locker code. Earl Monroe is not very good, but he's not terrible, so C tier. We've got a good floor general in Bob Cousy. B tier, again, doesn't bring much on defense, but is a good floor general. Hall of Fame floor general. Well, hence the Hall of Fame floor general badge. But he's good. And then we have got Kemba Walker, who belongs again in the one-dimensional tier of the B tier. Like, the B tier guys are all good. Like, you've got Peyton, who can play the best defense in the game, and the rest of them that can't play any defense but are fantastic on offense. And they're all more than usable. Like, unless you're coming up against a guy who will expose it, they are going to be fantastic. Like, if you're coming up against a terrible player, I'm saying this right now, most of the B tier will perform better than guys in A tier. But if you're coming up against an elite player, those guys, if you were running anyone in that B tier, you are screwed. You are absolutely screwed. But anyway, yeah, that is a video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.